Hi, my name is Brenda Awori. I work in the communications department here at Siatini, Uganda. This year, Siatini, Uganda has been in position to implement a number of activities that have led to promotion of development, but also improve livelihoods at all levels. Here are some of our key milestones and highlights for this year.
Uh, 2023 has been a mix of both triumphs and also challenges that have shaped the context of operation that Siatini as an organization engages and also works to influence.
Discussions that we are having on the energy transition. I believe this is a big milestone for Siatini because we have grown to see that we are able to actually have more appreciation from the different partners that we've been working with.
I just want to start by appreciating Siatini on behalf of all these other civil society organizations for accepting first to partner with us to organize this occasion. We should clap for that. You've been very good partners since we reached you to partner with us. I want also to appreciate the many times you've invited us to talk to your audience.
This year, for me, the most outstanding issues, specifically on the product, would be coffee. The work we've done around coffee, but what that brings out in the general picture is the linkages. Because when you see coffee doesn't end on the cherries, as we used to see. If there's coffee, it's a big business, and at Siatini we've really handled that very well with its linkages to investments, where you appreciate aspects that really drive the entire value chain.
I am a chairman of the Business Cooperative Union, purposely to be there to see how we can help the farmers to get a better price.
We also saw Siatini joining the Addis Tax Initiative, where Siatini will be sharing perspectives with over 70 like-minded CSOs on the African continent to monitor and also track the commitments that were made under the Addis Tax Initiative.
The dialogue that we organized, the East African Post-Budget Dialogue, this came at a time where all East African countries had finished reading their national budgets. The engagement brought on board multiple stakeholders beyond Uganda itself. This included members of parliament, civil society actors, other stakeholders, including the media, that gave coverage to the dialogue. This, in a way, was this kind of visibility advances our advocacy, especially around the element of advocating for tax harmonization.
The dialogue provides a platform for the citizens in the East African partner states to understand the EAC budget.
I want to appreciate Siatini for one reason. Wherever we have spoken, our emphasis has been what we do internally here. This is the first time I'm going to speak about the regional matters.
At the local level, we've seen an increment in local revenue, our work in line with local revenue, where Gulu municipality recorded an increment, a 34% increment in local revenue collected, and this has been as a result of our efforts towards local revenue enhancement.
We were able to recruit and train new tax justice campaigners in Bulisa and Tororo. Out of we trained 22, 11 from Tororo, 11 from Bulisa, and these ones are supporting in terms of creating awareness.
I'm going really to help government to mobilize for revenues. How do I really do this? By sensitizing people, taxpayers, tell them the importance of paying tax.
We did capacity buildings for various stakeholders, including the members of parliament. The most recent one is on the IFFs. This is majorly to bring to level the understanding grounds of the parliamentarians on their role, especially on influencing policies that can help African countries to curb the illicit financial flows.
Addressing illicit financial flows calls for collaborated efforts that also include working closely with policymakers, members of parliament. Their leadership is critical in this cause.
Siatini has registered a number of successes, and these have contributed to at least a 75% performance in regards to achieving our outcomes and also impact.
My experience as a graduate trainee under the communication department has been a learning process where I have gotten skills like written communications, content creation, social media management, and also being able to learn Siatini's work while posting on these different social media platforms. Some of the opportunities I've got working as a graduate trainee here at Siatini is that I have gotten an opportunity to travel around Uganda to document different stories and also meet different people who have different mindsets, like ministers, officials, through the different engagements that we have at Siatini.
It has been an insightful experience. There's been a lot of learning and unlearning to do, especially in the policy space and how to shape the debate in areas of trade, fiscal, and the investment issues to ensure that they work for the people, especially the most vulnerable. But it has also strengthened my ability and capacity in research and advocacy in the areas.
When working with Siatini, I've been able as a person to grow myself. For example, I was supported by Siatini. I was able to enroll in the TRALAC program, an opportunity that was availed to me to learn about international trade. Yeah, so this program was able to help me understand more of the work that I'm doing, but also elevate my knowledge on this the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, that is the FCFTA, and that is like a big giant right now in African countries and also in Uganda. Many people are trying to look for information, but here I was, and I'm very sure if it wasn't because of the fact that I was in Siatini, Uganda, probably I wouldn't have gotten that opportunity.
Indeed, it has been a great year. We want to thank our partners, our donors, our key stakeholders, among all other stakeholders that have journeyed with us to ensure that the greater good is for our citizens. And we can't wait to reconnect with you come 2024. Thank you.